Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. So today is St. Patty's Day. So happy St. Patrick's Day. Top of the morning to you. So I've got my coffee and we are going to do week in review to see where I'm at in my budgeting journey for the second paycheck of March. Had to take a drink. So we did have one mess up on the water only, which is where I was at the amusement park this past weekend with my son and his friends, and I did have soda. And then I did have a little mess up only because I didn't want to scrub the old hardware that was on the kitchen cabinets. If you didn't know, we're painting the kitchen and the hardware was old and nasty and just I didn't feel like doing that, so I bought some new hardware. So that's what that is. So we did go into paycheck 2. Let me get a pen to point. I did put these amounts in the sinking funds. So 15 was transferred to health and beauty, 25 to clothes and shoes, 25 to spending, and 25 to car taxes. These other ones they came out already. So 500 for mortgage, 525, 24, which is the full payment for the car. If you are new here, I do break my mortgage up into 2 separate amounts, so it's not so huge and hefty on one paycheck. And I do the same thing with the car. So I do separate the $263 out of my first paycheck, and then on the second paycheck it hits for the full amount. I transfer that amount back over. NC 529 came out, and so we're just kind of waiting for these others to hit. Let's see, last week we did the birthdays of $15, which was good. And so here we are to the expense trackers, and I did some grocery shopping today. So $78.29 came out of my variable expenses. So I have a separate account for variable, a separate account for fixed. This is a Bank of America checking. This is a Capital One checking. And so I used the Capital One debit card to pay for these other buckets. And so when I set up my paycheck, I transferred this amount over to this, I zell it basically to myself, to this Capital One checking from my fixed expenses, for my fixed checking, sorry. And I basically just break it up, that amount, into these buckets here, and that's how I track that money. So, or else it's just sitting in the account, it's $490, let's say, and if I was just swiping the card or using the card, I wouldn't know how much I was spending. So here I'm basically allotting myself $220 for 2 weeks for food, $130 for my pets and their food. House got $30, so the house is household. Gas is gas for the car. Eating out, because sometimes you just want to grab something, and we did pre-plan that perfectly for Carowinds when we went Saturday, spending as well, and then a little bit of fun money. So going back to food, Walmart, I did grocery shop today, $78.29. Pet food, $28.47. Household did not get anything. Gas, I spent the full amount, $30. Carowinds, we did eat, and next time I go, I am definitely not eating. I will bring my own snack, because it was $17 for a cheeseburger, and it was ridiculously high priced and not great. So $35.30 reluctantly went to Carowinds. Starbucks was excellent. I did enjoy my coffee and my cake pop, $17.03. Again, I think the prices are a little jacked up, but that's an amusement park. So here, the only thing that we did from last time was I did send that money over to sinking funds, $90, which is the clothes. What's these? The health and beauty, the clothes, the spending, the car taxes. So I did send that. So we do have $895 in that account, but we are waiting for the rest of our fixed expenses to hit for this paycheck. I did not get to withdraw. I will go to the bank today for the upcoming savings challenges. So that is where we are currently. That's kind of the week in review, and this basically just holds me accountable to everything we're doing here, budgeting, giving every dollar a job, and tracking, making sure that I'm tracking everything that needs to be tracked, and just being honest with myself. So it's nice. I'm happy where we're at. It's perfect. So it worked out, except that food for egg heroines, that did not work out. That was gross. So let's get rid of that for now, and let's go to our pet emergency fund. Let me just set that to the side. So this is my pet emergency fund. Every Monday I do pet emergency and I put $10 in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $10 to pet emergency. I do play with fake prop money. So this is my 50 cents. If you want this is out on my Google Drive for free. So if you would like to play with 50, you can play with 50 in your binders too. He just makes me happy. So let's get out our trackers so we can play. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so what I do is I basically roll a dice. I roll the dice and see where my 50 cents is going to go. So number 6 is going to get 50. Number 3 is going to get 50. 4. Oh, can you see that? 5. 3. 1. 1. So I hope you guys are you had a good weekend. Praying for everyone that's in the affected areas that had the severe weather, the tornadoes. We didn't get much bad weather, luckily. They were saying that we were going to, but it worked out. So, I'm sad for the folks that did get the bad weather. So, oh my goodness, everybody's going to number 1 here, and number 4. Number 2 got 1. Okay. And the last one goes to number 1. Okay. So let's see how much these received. Let's do it this way. All right. So number 1 received 1, 2, 3, and 50. So let's mark off 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. We'll leave the 50 in here as a placeholder for next time. We're going to add 3. 1, 2, 3, for a grand total of $7. This is Budgets with Mrs. P. It is super cute with the dog, so it fit in with my pet emergency fund, but the dog is obviously all dressed up for St. Patrick's Day. So thank you, Budgets with Mrs. P. So we're gonna put this one back in. We'll set these to the side. So this one got 50 cents, which is good because we can swap this placeholder out with $1. So this is Sweet and Sassy Budgets. So let's put $1 in here. So now she has 2. Set those to the side. And then this next one also had a placeholder. I'm getting rid of these envelopes as soon as I have some extra money. You know what? Somebody gave me a tip and they said to cut them off. So this received $1.50, so we have a placeholder, so it's going to receive 2 today. So this one is Tailor Your Budget, so it's going to receive 2. Now it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in it. Super cute with the little dog balls. It says spoiling my pups is a requirement, which is very true. We have one dog, her name is Daisy. Okay, another from Sweet and Sassy with the chicks, so, or with the chicken one, $2.50. So it's going to receive $2 today, and this will stay in as a placeholder. So we'll do 2, and we'll put this in here for a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. So that worked out nice. So I do have chickens, if you can't tell, dogs. A dog and chickens. And so this just, you never know when an emergency is going to come up for your pets. And so I just want a little something to sit. So this received $1 today, and it still has a placeholder from last week. So we're just going to put 1 in here today and keep the placeholder. So now this one has 5. And this is Tailor Your Budget with little doggy prints. So we'll put that back here. And the last one goes to this really cute Easter themed one with the chicks and the bunnies. Super cute. Let me just pull this all out. So last time it received $1.50. This time it's going to receive just $1, which is my last dollar. It's going to keep the 50-cent placeholder. So this one is from Happy to Save with Hannah. Super cute Easter themed chicks and the little bunnies hugging a carrot. It's cute. So we're going to keep that one in there. So this one has a total of 3. All right, and then we'll put 50 back. You know what I like to do? I like to put the placeholder in front so I can see. All right, so then 50 can go to the side, and we are done. So that is awesome. We are done with our savings challenge for today. This was a short and sweet video. If you liked, please comment below what you're going to be doing for St. Patrick's Day. Do you do anything special? Because some people eat corned beef and cabbage and do all the things. Do you play tricks on your kids? Let me know in the comments. So when my son was younger, I used to turn his toilet bowl water green, and then we would always put out these magnets on the refrigerator, and they were like a leprechaun, but it was like a puzzle, and I would take them off of the refrigerator and throw them all over the floor. And he would think It was hilarious. He would get up in the morning when he was small and think the leprechaun played a bunch of tricks on him. So anyway, that's my story. I don't do that anymore, but I should turn his toilet bowl water green before he wakes up. So I should do that. Anyway, I hope you have a great Monday. Play some tricks on people. Tell them it was that pesky leprechaun. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.